Nice and cold here in the mornings now, so starting with the jumper on. All right, let's warm up our usual way and just open up our airways and take our arms up, 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 up. And stretching up through the stomach area, looking up through our hands, pushing our hands up. You can shut your eyes down if you want to. And we're going to breathe in as deep as we can. And all out. And in. And out. And two more. In. And out. One more. And out. And bring our arms around. All right, so I'm just going to face this other way. We are going to start our roll down. So we're going shoulders over, chin on the chest. Fold our hands down our legs. Just until we hit that sweet spot. We're looking at our body. And we are going to curl our spine to come up, folding our hands up our legs. We're going to come up all the way. Once we hit the middle of the thighs, I want us to bring our arms out long and up past our head. And we are going to reach our arms for the stars. Just really coming out of the, like you're pulling your stomach apart. And we're going to be like a diver. So we're keeping our hands near our ears. And we're going to curl our spine here. Curl our spine. We keep looking through our hands right now. Curl, 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 curl. And now we're going to start to go down with the hips. And we are going to float the hands up the body, curling the spine up. We hit the middle of the thighs there, bringing the arms long and up. And reach up, 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 up. And we are going to, this time we're going to stick the butt out and we're going to go flat. We're not curling the spine yet. Flat, looking through the arms, reaching those arms away. Once we hit tabletop here, we are going to curl the spine first. We're not moving down yet. Once we are looking at our feet, we can start to head down. And up we come, curling up the spine just to the middle of those thighs again. And we're going to take the arms up. Stretch up, 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 up. We're going to curl straight away here. So we're not moving down with the hips yet. We're curling the spine. We're looking through the arms, curling the spine. Hips are staying in the one spot. Once we're looking at the feet, we can start to let the hips hinge. We're diving in that water now. Splash. Curling up from our spine. Curling up. Halfway up the quads. And up we go. Reach, 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 reach for those stars. We're going to go flat again this time, so stick the butt out. Keep the back straight, looking through the hands. Push the butt out, back, whichever works for you. Now we're at tabletop. Start to curl the spine down. We're not moving the hips yet. Once we are looking at our toes, we can start hinging those hips and let ourselves get through that water. And up we come. Up from the, curling up the spine. And keep the arms next to our body this time. And a big shoulder roll. Beautiful. Something a little different this morning. Oh, look, I'm all worried. Let me get this off. Doesn't take much to get warm these days. All right, so we're going to start our warm up a little bit different. We're not going to roll our boat this morning. Take our feet a little bit further than hip width apart. Go shoulders over. And we are going to take ourselves down one leg as far as we can. We're going to look at our knee. We're going to curl up from the spine. And center. We're going to do a big shoulder roll. We're going to go down the other one, other leg. We're going to go down as far as we can. We're going to look at our knee. We're going to come up. And a big shoulder roll. Go back and then go forward the next time. We're going to take it down that first knee again, first leg. We're going to stop at the bottom. All right, we are going to, our arm that is for the other leg, we are going to take, just run it up our arm, across our chest, and up to the sky, and we're going to look up that arm. And then we are going to run it down our chest and back down our arm. And we are going to roll back up, come to the center, whichever way, back or forward. Make sure you're going evenly. And we're going down the other leg. We're going to run our hand up our arm, across our chest, up to the sky, looking up that arm, and back down. Look at the knee, and then folding back up. Let's not worry about a shoulder roll now, just straight over to the other side. And opening. And close. And up we come. Worry about the shoulder roll. Down we go. And open. And we're going to go one more each way. My hair is fully annoying me this morning, but that's okay. And left side. Beautiful. We're going to go out a little bit further with our feet. And we're going to come down in a squat. So you can let your chest come over your body. We're going to come down, 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 down. Place our hands coming through our legs and behind. And then we're going to come back up. And I'm going to turn to the side. We're going to slip. Okay. So legs are nice and wide. We're coming down in the squat, and our hands are coming high. My grip socks are not very big on this floor. And I'm going to walk back up for safety and up. I'm going to come back on my mat now. Nice and wide. And we are coming down. Squat, let the chest come forward, and our hands are going through our legs and to the back. And up we come. And down. And last one. Beautiful. Okay, let's go down on the mat. I'm going to start with our knees bent, and we're going to be doing a C curl with our spine, and then up to straight as we are here. Straight is the chest is shining, everything is straight. So C curl, chin on the chest, flatten through the belly button, and curling that spine out. Just float your hands next to your knees, and just underneath. And then we are going to come up nice and tall. And down. Curling that spine out. And Up nice and tall. And tall. 3 more. Enjoying that movement of the spine. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to go down and let's sit. Lift one leg, then pull it towards us. And down. I'm going to grab the other leg, lift, pull it towards us. And down. And swap. Two more each leg, lift, pull, down. Lift, pull. Last one, each leg. Keeping our upper body still. Take our legs out long. We'll go for a little stretch forward. Grab your ankles. Okay. We're going to sit up nice and straight. Take our arms up. We're going to hinge back, keeping our spine straight, hinging back here. And then we're going to pull ourselves back up. And we're going to keep our spine straight, looking through our hands. And now we're going to curl. We're going to come up to the angle with the curl. Then we're going to come straight. We're going to hinge back. We're going to come up. We're going to hinge forward. It's like we're stretching forward as well till we get to the angle, and then we're going to curl. Curling to the angle. I think of the right word here. Is that probably? It's not horizontal or diagonal. Just angle. Angle works. Then you go back on the hinge. Hinging forward, stretching outwards, and now curl. We're going to run our hands up our legs, looking at our body, and we're going to take our first roll down, nice and slowly. Arms coming nice and long. Hands to the ceiling, chin to the chest, up we come. Now, if you're finding it really hard, you're going to have a nice pulse here. If you're finding it hard to roll up and down, you may use a towel just at the top of your shoulder blades, or base of your shoulder blades, or the small Pilates ball. And what you'll do, you will just roll till you meet the ball, and then you will come back. Don't worry about taking your back over. That's a different exercise. So you will just meet the ball or the towel and then come back up. I'm going to go all the way down now. Nice and slowly. So good. Pulse. One more. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to bring our chin off our chest. We're going to take that leg back up as we did before, and we're going to pulse, pulse, swap, pulse, pulse. We're bringing your leg to your body, not your body to your leg. Just keeping still through the upper body. If you need to have a little bend in your knee, that's totally fine. pull that leg down to you. 2 more. Last one. Bring the knees in. Just for a quick cuddle. We're going to take our feet into tabletop, keeping our chest up, and we'll have our hands just behind the back of our head, shoulders evenly down on the mat. Let's go for single bed leg stretch. And up. And long. And back. Point those toes away from you. 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. And those knees in again. No, my head is going to end up on the floor shortly. Okay, we'll take our head down on the mat. We'll place our feet not too far away from our butt cheeks, but just in line with our butt cheeks. And we are going to start with a nice lower back arch. I'm just going to move my hands so you can hopefully see. I just have maybe, it probably fit 3 hands underneath my arch. And then we're going to rotate the hips to imprint the spine. If this is a little bit difficult, you can move your feet a bit further away from your butt and it will just help with that rotation of the hips a little bit. Arch. And flattening right through the belly area. The whole spine on the mat. And arch. And arch. Right. One more after this one. The last one. Let me right through that stomach area. And okay, we're going to bring our shoulders back off. And we're going to bring our hands back on our head and legs are going back into tabletop. This time, as we move away, this is called crisscross. We're going to do the same leg motion, leg, but this time elbow is coming to our knee and back. Swap and back. Swap. Back. You can even do your arm if you want that little bit more. Okay. I'm going to go a little bit faster now. Let's go. Cross, 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 cross. 3, 2, last one. And one more if we like. Bring those knees in. Let's be like a boat. You rock from side to side. Beautiful. Okay. And place those feet back down. We're going to go for our full shoulder bridge. So if you've been with me before, you know that what we're going to do sometimes is we are going to go up onto our shoulders. We're going to go a nice big arch. So we're going to go up onto the head. Shoulders are off, sorry. Big arch. And imprint. Flattening through that stomach. Scoop your butt and up we go. Rolling up. And then we are going to roll down. Now, what I don't want you to be doing is letting your knees fall to the sides. So your knees are staying on top of your hips like you're squeezing a, oops, I forgot to do my arch, sorry, carry on, we're talking. Like you've got like a ball of air in between your legs. Now, if that's difficult for you to do, then grab the towel or the ball that you were using before and place that in between your knees. And bring and scoop, just so that your knees stay in line with your hips and your feet. Rolling each piece of the spine down. Make your like, you know, if you're rolling out some dough, some bread, or what to put through your pasta machine. Each piece. Be purposeful and mindful that you're getting each piece of the spine down. And a big arch. 2 more. Roll. Big. And come down. Beautiful. All right, let's grab our knees. We're going to do the roll up. We're going to take our hands underneath our feet. So you're going to come through your legs underneath and then scoop at your arches. Now, if you have longer legs than your top body like me, you may need to just grab around your ankles. I'll try with other body. Sometimes I'm flexible enough. So we're coming up onto our tippy toes. Actually, I'm just going to face this way while we get the feet going. We're coming up onto our tippy toes. Now I'm going to need to grab to the outside. Sorry, they're not long enough. And we're going to straighten. So we're going to curl back on our spine so that we can straighten. So just sitting on our sit bones and open. And open. And 2. And 1. We're going to do both. And good. And again. And good. And 2. And last one. Beautiful. All right, so we have our legs and we are going to, let's just start with open leg rocker. So let's go with bent legs. We're grabbing our under arch or around the ankles, wherever works for us. We're going to keep the knees open and our feet are knee width apart. So it's like rolling like a ball, but we're keeping our legs open. So we're going to roll and come back to the hover. Keep our legs apart. So feet also need to remain knee width apart. Don't let them creep together. And 2. And the last one. Now, if you're able, we're going to take the legs out wide and we're going to do the same thing to the hover. Whoop. A couple. We want to get to the sit bones and sit. To the sit bones. And 2. And last one. Close our legs. And we will come into 4-point. So we have our knees underneath our hips and our hands underneath our shoulders. And we are going to start with some cat-cows. So let's take our arch up to the ceiling and our chin onto the chest. And we're looking through the legs, flattening through the stomach. And then rotate the hips to let the belly button go down to the mat. And we're looking up. We're letting our chest drop through our shoulders. We're letting that back drop down and up. Looking through the legs. And down. And two more. The last one. Beautiful. Okay. We just walk our hands just a little, like a half a hand towards the edge of your mat. And here, we're going to bend our elbows down and lift and shift our weight and come back. And elbows down. Shift our weight. Come back to 4-point kneeling. Drop our arms. Up. Shift our weight. Elbows. And one more. We're going to stay here. We're going to tuck our toes. We're going to go up to plank. Drop our knees, flatten our feet, come into child's pose. Coming forward, tuck our toes, coming up to plank. Drop our knees, flatten our feet, coming back now. Two more of these. Over, feet, up, down. One more. Over, feet, up. We're going to go back into plank to make that a little bit harder. So what I want people to do is, if this was a bit hard, stay here, please, if you can. Otherwise, we're going to twist our feet. We're going to take our arm up. We're going to drop our hip. We're going to come up. We're going to put our hand back down, drop our knees, come back. We're going to swap the side. Sorry, you're going to have my back to me. Plank, hand, feet, up, drop the hip, up, down. One more like that. Up, hip. So you're either just going plank back to child's pose. These. Or you're going to join me for two without the child's pose in between. So let's go. Hip, up, straight over. Hip, up, straight over. Last side. Beautiful. Drop our knees, coming in. Okay, we're going to take ourselves for a side child's pose. Bring our arm. Okay, I'm going to open up. So let's open our legs a little bit underneath us. We're going to take this top arm. I'm going to open. And I'm going to close. One more. I'm going to open. And let's take ourselves to the other side. And we're going to open. And close. Last one. Beautiful. Come back into 4-point kneeling. Our knees quite close together, and we're going to have our tail tucked, and we'll take our leg out long. Just lift it to body height, no higher, and then we're going to bring it in and out, and in and out. I'm showing you my. And 4, 3, 2, the last one. Take our opposite arm off the mat. This is called bird dog. Anyway, we're coming in. If we can get our nose to our knee, and then we're going out. And I want you to banana up and in. And 2 more. Last one. And down. We'll go to the other leg. Take our leg out long and lift just to body height, and then in and out. In. It's just to body height. And 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, we'll take that leg back out. Let's take our opposite arm up again, and it's in and out. Lots of control here. In and 3, 2, the last one. Yeah. Right, so let's come into side lying. I'm just going to explain. There you go. It's terrible for getting my hair all over the place. That's okay. Means we're doing a good workout. Side lying. Going to our good position. We've got our hip bones on top of each other. We're actually going to start on the down. So we are all the way down. What I want you to do is lift your rib cage off the mat. You've got your belly nice and flat. And it's like you can fit your hand. If you need to, you can actually put your hand underneath there to make sure you don't let that relax back down onto the mat. Or you can just have your hand in front of you or on your hip. And we are going to lift, 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 lift. 3, 2, 1. We're just going to take 1 foot now. So keeping that ribcage off, you can lay your head on your arm. Foot toe is pointing downwards. I'm going to lift just 1 leg this time. We started hard. Lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Be mindful of that ribcage. We're going to bring that leg forward. We're going to take it back. We're going to kick our butt and then come forward. Bend the knee and go back. It's kind of like you're riding a bicycle here. Bend the knee and back. Bend the knee and back. Be mindful of that rib cage. Lots of things to think about. Keeping that leg also at hip height. 2 more this way. Last one this way. Stop at the end, and then we're going to kick the leg out, kick the butt, bring it through, out. Kick the butt, bring it through. You're not actually going to get to your butt unless you're super flexible. There's just that sensation. I'm not actually expecting you to be able to kick the butt. And 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. And we're going to go up on the high, lift, 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 lift. Keep that rib cage off. 2, 1, and lower. I'm coming on up this side. Okay. Get ourselves in our nice side line. And just had an alarm going off there for no reason whatsoever. Okay, so let's get our position right. Hips are on top of each other. Rib cage is off. We have our head on our hands, on our arms. We're going to start with the hard one first. Give it a lift, both. Lift, lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful, keeping that rib cage off. We're going to have the toe facing the floor and we're going to close open. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to take the foot forward, take it back, kick the butt, coming through. We're riding that bicycle. Keep that rib cage off. Keep the leg at hip height. Big circle movement. And 2. Last one. And back the other way. Keep the hips off, keep the ribs off, keep the leg at hip height. 3, 2, last one, and we're going to go on the high, up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and give our butt. Bit of a whack. Okay. Take our tuck one foot in, take the other leg out long. We're going to walk. So we're having our toes pointing up to the ceiling. And we've got our curl in our spine, flatten through the belly button. We're just going to walk down our legs. We're going to grab wherever we are able to. We're going to pull our forehead to our knee. And we're going to walk our hands back and come up nice and tall, shining our chest. And again, down we go. So we've got the curl in our spine and we're pulling our foreheads down. And one more. Beautiful. We're going to swap sides. Tuck that foot in. Foot is coming up, toes are coming up to the ceiling. We'll walk ourselves down. We're always completely different flexibility on each side of our body, so don't feel weird if it's not the same. Now we'll come to the back. Nice and tall. And And back. Nice and tall. And pulling that forehead down towards your knee. And back. Right, we're going to do just one last move and then we are ready for mermaid. So we are going into plank. Now, those who find plank difficult, please don't panic. We're doing 3 each side. So if you need to come down at any time, but just give it a go. So let's go into plank and we're going to lift one leg, lift, 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 other leg, lift, 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 and drop, and child pose. And we are ready for mermaid. So we've got our Z sit and take our A-frame out and over we go for our nice side bend. You really want to think about your posture here. You're not going to be leaning to the forward or to the back. You really want to just take it up and over. Get a nice stretch through the side, swap sides. Same with this side. How far you get over does just not of any concern. It's just having the correct posture is so important. Helps us get your body realigned and your muscles working as best they can together. And last side. Beautiful. We're going to come up. We're going to finish the same way as we always do. Take our shoulders over. It's a good way to see how much flexibility you've gained through the class. We're going to roll our hands down our legs, looking through the tops of our legs. I really hope that you're closer to the end of the bottom of the mat now. What we're going to do is we're going to flatten through the stomach, keep looking through the legs, just come up halfway to your knees. If you had your fingertips on the mat, let's go. If you didn't, please try to get closer to the mat each time. We're going to do our knuckles. Up we come. Just to the knees, flatten through the stomach. If you had the knuckles, we're going for the inside of the fingers. To the knees. And if you had the inside of the fingers, we are going to go for the palms. And now, keep looking at the body all the way up, all the way up. Chin is the last thing to come off, so start the shoulder off, then the chin. And we're going to go down again. We're going to do baby elephants. You can take this time for you to shut down your eyes. You can think about good things. Don't think about any crap that you have still got to do. Don't try and organize your schedule. Shut it down. This is you and you. Swaying. Bringing in some good vibes. Let's go for another second. Then we're going to bend our knees right down, 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 down. We're going to pull our face in. Going to come up nice and slowly, holding the hand up, looking at the body again. Filling up the spine. And shoulders, then chin off the chest. 2 big shoulder rolls, doesn't matter which way. Hopefully your upper back is feeling nice and unlocked. Anywhere else that was troubling you is feeling a little bit better at least. Hopefully a lot. Can shake it out. Oh, always feels so amazing after a class. And just a little lower. Thank you so much. Have a great day.